Hey, it's Coach Miller with BTB Lax. What I want to talk about right now is prospect days. I want to explain a little bit what they are, how they came about, and like some advice on, how you can go about signing up for them, what you should do when you go to those. Okay? So, prospect days have kind of been a relatively new thing in the grand scheme of lacrosse recruiting. They developed within like the last 5 years probably. Before you'd have like the team camps, which you still have, and then you'd have the other recruiting camps. But now prospect days are these single day events that colleges have, at their campus where they're able to evaluate players, run them through like a team practice or whatnot in the beginning of the session, and then just have them go out and play, for a couple hours of scrimmages for, the rest of the time where the coaches are there from that specific school evaluating who's there. And the best thing about prospect days is that anybody can attend. So even if you're from the best player, in the country to, average Joe, like anybody can go to the prospect days as long as they sign up in time and pay, the fee and are willing to, get to the campus. So I would recommend if you really got to get that list of schools together where you're interested in going. So if you have that list of 5 schools of where you want to go, then look to see if they have prospect days. Like go on their website, visit their Twitter page, whatever it may be, and find out if they have a prospect day. And if they do, then sign up for it if that's where you want to go and you haven't been able to communicate with that coach yet. Because what prospect days do is they provide you an opportunity to play in front of the college coach that you're trying to play for eventually down the road. So he's going to be forced to look at you play because he's going to have to evaluate you because you're at his prospect day. Whereas if you went to a camp with 500 kids, there's no guarantee that that particular coach was going to see you play. And there's no guarantee that if you say you send him his tape, it might get bogged down, lost in the mess or whatever. You send him those clips through an email. He might not get to see them or, so he just might not, be able to evaluate you. Whereas if you show the commitment, get to his campus, pay the fee, it's usually, probably like around $150 or whatever, and then do the work at the prospect day, then you'll have a chance to get evaluated by that particular coach. When you're playing in these prospect days, make sure that you're hustling at all times. Like just get after it. Don't cut any corners. Make sure that you're, showing the attributes that you have as a player, just by hustling on every play. Even if the scrimmage team that you're playing for, say, is losing 10-0 and it's the last 3 minutes, like the coach may just be watching at that time and you never know what he's going to see or take away from, some type of play that you were involved in. So just make sure you're hustling at all time. Going on, the intangibles, that's a big part. So just intangibles, like the little things, like are you, showing good character at these prospect days? Are you, respecting the referees? Are you just, are you goofing around on the sideline? Or, make sure that you're just, taking a look at those intangibles. And we go actually a lot of detail into prospect days and how we recommend in the recruitment roadmap with BTB Lax. So I suggest you check that out as well. In it, we have coaches, Coach Kerwick, Coach Berkman, and Coach Yerk telling us, telling you, right, from the words of their mouth, like what you should do, like when you go to these types of prospect days. The other great thing about prospect days is it gives you a chance to see the campus if you hadn't visited there before. So you're getting on campus, walking around, getting a feel for what it'd be like to visit that school or even attend that school. And then you get a sense to see what a practice would be like, because most likely the first part of the prospect day is going to be a full practice, what those coaches would run their team through. So you'll see how they coach, their styles and, whether you could see yourself as a good fit at that particular school. So prospect days are a big deal. I mean, you could go do as many as you want. You can go to them as early as you want, essentially. Like I think they start, freshman year. So if there's like certain, prospect days that you want to check out, say you want to go to North Carolina or whatever it is, like find out when they have their prospect days, sign up, get yourself to their campus, make sure you're hustling, demonstrate you have good character, and just see where it happens. But prospect days are a great opportunity for you to play in front of those college coaches who you're trying to, eventually, hopefully someday go on and play for in college. So with Coach Miller from BTB Lax, just want to touch on prospect days. We'll see you in some other videos. Hey, Coach Miller here again. And did you know that there's just 2 simple things that separate average youth and high school lacrosse players? from the elite guys that are ready to go on and play in college and beyond? Yep, just two simple things. It's your offhand and your off-ball play. And when I talk about off-ball play, I'm talking about the moves and decisions you make when the ball isn't in your stick. So what we did is we teamed up with college All-American and multiple-time MLL All-Star Mike Kimmel to put together a completely free 45-minute long 3-part training series that's going to show kids and parents exactly why these two things are so crucial to playing at the next level. And then Mike is going to walk you through step by step his fixes, the specific things he thinks you should do if you want to become a beast out on the field. Seriously, just listen to this straight from him.
Well, hey guys, I'm pro lacrosse player Mike Kimmel, and I'm here with Coach Jesse Miller from BTB Lacrosse. While I'm a pro lacrosse player now, I used to be in your shoes not too long ago, and I can definitely say that the two mistakes we talk about in these videos are what's absolutely killing your game and not allowing you to get to the next level. If you're the type of youth or high school lacrosse player that struggles with dodging past your defender, getting open, creating easy scoring opportunities, playing rock solid defense, and even the thought of putting the stick in your offhand makes you sick to your stomach, and you want to become a player that is incredibly hard to defend, jump starts the offense, gets open with ease, scores a ton of goals, can defend any player confidently, and has a ton of fun while doing it, then this training series is for you. And again, I'll tell you as a pro, it's not about being the biggest or strongest guy or being able to shoot the ball 100 miles an hour. It's these two simple fixes that are going to make you get to the next level. It's your off-ball play and your offhand. That's it. So that's what this free training is going to fix.
So if you're serious about improving as a player and becoming one of the best guys on your team, getting more playing time and catching the eye of college coaches and recruiters across the nation, well, you have to see this video training series. And once again, it's completely free. Just click the link in the description of this video and you'll be taken to a page where you just enter in your email and we will instantly send you the links to the training. So go ahead and do it right now and join the thousands of other youth and high school players that have been through Mike's training and are playing some of the best lacrosse of their lives and having a ton of fun doing it. So see you on the other side.